up, Nakamas? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing Moneys Funko Quarantine Challenge. So let's get on top of this because we got a couple questions to go over here. The rules for the challenge are as follows. Number one, you got to answer the questions. There's a total of 14 questions. Number two, make sure that you tag 3 friends. And number 3, use the hashtag Moneys Funko Quarantine. So these challenges are awesome, especially, you know, with all of us, most people being quarantined, or, you know, their cities or counties telling everybody to stay at home. This is actually a really good challenge, and it's a good way for us to just get to know each other. So I'm looking forward for the people that I'm gonna tag. That's gonna be at the end though. But let's go ahead and get started with these questions because we got quite a few. Side note, I am gonna have the questions down in the description if you guys want to follow along. So question number 1 is, which is your favorite pop line to collect? Now this can be Funko Pops, Funko Soda, Funko Dorbz, anything that Funko makes, right? But just a different line. So for me, it's actually pretty easy, and it's gonna be Funko Pops. Reason being, I mean, that's predominantly what my collection is made up of when it comes to Funko products. I do have one Dorbz item. I have mystery minis as well. But most of the stuff I do try to collect, if there's a line, that's definitely going to be anime as well. But Pops is what I mostly collect. Number 2, if you can collect only one franchise, which would it be and why? For me, this is an easy one. I'm going to just go ahead and say One Piece. And you know what? That's not only an easy answer for me, but it's a good one too, because that means I'm going to save a lot of money considering Funko barely releases any One Piece Pops. At question 3, how far have you traveled for a Funko Pop? The furthest I've traveled is actually, I think I answered this in another challenge also. It was for Majin Vegeta. We went to Dallas, and Dallas is, I actually wrote this down, you guys, 4 hours away, give or take. And it's about 260 to 270 miles away at the convention center we went to. So that is kind of insane if you think about it. Question number 4, what is the earliest I've gotten up for a pop release? And I want to go ahead and say, yes, I have woken up at 5 a.m. in the past for a Funko Pop. Probably not a big deal for me though, since I'm kind of used to it because of work. I usually wake up around that time, you know, to go to work. So that's pretty easy for me to do 5 a.m. But yes, I've woken up that early for a Funko Pop. Number 5, what is your favorite pop retailer? Now this is in-store and online, and I have 2 different answers for each. So for in-store, it's gonna be GameStop. And I've always loved that you have the ability to pre-order at GameStop. I'm very familiar with the people that work there as well. Some of them are my friends, you know, so I think GameStop for me is going to be my favorite in-store, but then online is going to be the Funko Shop. And reason being is I have never received a damaged Funko Pop from the Funko Shop online, and that is something. I think everything else I've received maybe a little bit of damage on boxes from other stores or other retailers, but Funko Shop, Funko Pop online, they always deliver. Question number 6 I think is pretty interesting, but I really like it, and it is, who is your favorite Funko YouTuber? And you know what, before I even started doing videos about Funko Pops, there is people that I watched in the past, and I still do to this day. And one of the guys that I always follow, and he does the Funko News, he's known as, I think, Mr. Funko News. It's Franklin F.M. McInnes. I think he's one of the first guys that I started watching, you know, when I started collecting Funko Pops, because I can tell, works so hard when it comes to Funko News videos and stuff like that, and he's still doing it. He's still delivering these videos, so that's admirable. He's actually an inspiration for me to start the YouTube channel right now, talking about Funko Pops as well. So that guy is my favorite Funko YouTuber. Number 7, do you use PPG or Funko App? And I want to say I use both of them, but at the moment, I definitely tend to use that Funko App a lot more, and it's because I have it in hand. You know, it's in my phone, it's in an application, and it's so easy to get to. So Funko App is my go-to. Number 8, we're getting into values here, and it is, which pop in your collection is worth the least? So it's actually, I was pretty curious to find out myself, but it is Vicious from Cowboy Bebop. He's worth $5. And I didn't even know that. So yeah, that's interesting. Number 9, which pop is my most expensive or worth the most in value? And that is going to be the Mandalorian. That comes to a surprise for me. The Mandalorian from NYCC, it's actually worth $240. But before Mandalorian, I actually had Law from One Piece, because he was worth about $140. He's worth about $140 right now, but he's always been playing around the 100s, and he was always my top one. But now Mandalorian took that spotlight. like that. And here are those two pops. I do tend to keep them in protectors. Mandalorian, I have him in a pop stack just because I really don't know what else to put him on right now. I'm probably gonna buy some new pop protectors, to be honest with you guys, to keep these expensive pops, you know, in a good protector. Because yes, these pop stacks, they're not the best. You know, the bottom had the top and the bottom do tend to come off if you don't grab it at a good angle sometimes. This one's a good one, so I have Mandalorian there. But I usually tend to prefer these more flexible ones that, you know, the top and bottom don't come off, and that's where I have Law on right there. So yeah, this Law has been in my collection for quite a bit, but I am super happy to have these two in my collection. At number 10, which Flock Pop in your collection is your favorite? And this one is going to be a little bit of an easy one for me. It's always been Chopper from One Piece. Now, yes, you know, I'm definitely being biased with One Piece here. I love One Piece, and I want Funko to make more One Piece pops, okay? So that's why I'm showing off my One Piece pops. So anyways, Chopper is definitely my most favorite Flock Funko Pop. And like I mentioned, I really don't want to take these out of the protectors of the box because I have them in protectors, want to keep it that way just for now because, you know, these are the ones that I actually value the most, and I want to keep them as minty as I can. Number 11, I think, is a really cool question, and it was a hard one for me to answer. It's which pop in your collection has the coolest mold? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I'm sorry, okay? Yes, I love One Piece. I'm an otaku. You can't stop me. Brooke from One Piece is my favorite mold, and I thought about it because the Venomized Pops, that's one of my most favorite, you know, line that Funko does that has great molds in their Funko Pop lineup. But, oh man, every time I look at this Brooke, I just love what Funko did here. And you can catch my reviews on these pops, by the way. I'm gonna try to link them. You know, check the little eye icon up at the right or top or left corner. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to link some of those videos for you guys. But Brooke is amazing. I love it. All the aspects, the whole thing that Funko did here, they hit the nail right on the head, and they did an amazing job, and I just hit myself and that hurt. Question number 12, which pop in your collection do you think has the most room for improvement? This one for me is also an easy one, and it's a recent one. It's not too old, it came out recently, and it is the GameStop exclusive Metallic Tokoyami. Now I know Dorbz went on a whole entire rant on this pop, and yes, and it is because of that metallic paint job. It's terrible, it's not good. Funko completely destroyed that pop. The common one, I've said this before, is much better. I like the mold as it is, but that metallic paint job was green and it just did not look good. So that one I would say has room for improvement. Now, of course, if I don't show some of the pops that I'm mentioning, you guys, is because I have them in a humongous stack that I still gotta go through, and I don't want to deal with that right now. But yes, Tokoyami's in there. But here we go. Question number 13. Which pop in your collection is your least favorite? I thought that one was interesting, but at the same time, it is your hardest question. And it's because most of what I have in my collection at the moment, I actually want to keep. I love my collection right now. I think I'm at a good place. I don't want to let go of anything that I have. So that's the reason why that question was pretty hard. But least favorite, I would actually have to say it's gonna be this one. It is the Box Lunch exclusive Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now don't get me wrong here, you guys. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I adore the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And you know what? I love what Funko did with the Blue Eyes mold. What I don't like about this Funko Pop is that Funko was lazy with the paint job. Again, I mean, this paint job, I just don't understand it. I believe it is a silver metallic paint job versus the blue metallic paint job that we got for the common Blue Eyes White Dragon, which I actually have at hand here, which is that one. I love this pop. This pop is amazing. And this one, yes, it has the same mold, but that paint job to me just makes me go, why? You know, you should have made maybe a different mold or a different version of Blue Eyes, because there's a dozen different versions of Blue Eyes. But yeah, that paint job is just what drops it for me, you guys. And that's why, yes, the Box Lunch exclusive Blue Eyes White Dragon is going to be my least favorite. That was very hard. Last but not least, of course, question number 14. Which pop in your collection is your all-time favorite? I'm just going to go ahead and show y'all again. You know what? When Funko starts making more One Piece pops, it's the day that I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Monkey D. Luffy is my all-time favorite. I mean, number one reason being One Piece being my favorite anime, Luffy being a character that I adore. I hate him, I love him. I go through so many emotions with this guy over here, but it's all because of One Piece just being my all-time favorite anime, I would say. So yes, Luffy stands at the top as the king of the pirates, and I think he's gonna be there for quite a bit. And that was it. Of course, I am gonna go ahead and throw this challenge to 3 different people, and they do have YouTube channels as well, and the friends that I'm tagging to do the Moneys Funko Quarantine Challenge is gonna be number 1, BRZ Pop Hunter. I wanna go ahead and challenge you, buddy. Number 2, Crazy Stone Gamer. And number 3, Poppin' Stories. I want to see y'all's answers to these questions. Of course, take your time. It's a lot of questions. No worries, you guys. But that's who I want to go ahead and challenge. And as I always tend to do on all these challenge videos, I want to throw this out to you guys. If y'all want to go ahead and take on this challenge, make sure and do so. And you can even put the answers down in the comment section below. As always, you guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, Nakamas.